Washington, yo.
Is that really how our forefathers spoke back then?
For shizzle, Mr. Lizzle.
That's Abrahizzle Lizzle to you, G-Whizzle.
All right, well, how about a little bit of bizzle and mizzle right now?
You're talking about Billy and Mandy, right?
Yeah.
Word.
Oh. We'll be right back to more Billy and Mandy right after this, right here on Fridays.
Fourscore and 7 years ago, our fathers brought forth the right to party.
Is that your Abraham Lincoln dance?
You know it. Hey, where are the other presidents?
Oh, over there. Teddy, Marty, Bill Howie.
Teddy Roosevelt.
Marty Van Buren.
Bill, Howie, Taft.
Cool. Busted.
Okay, let's get back to Billy and Mandy.
We'll be back with more of tonight's grim adventures of Billy and Mandy right here on Fridays.
And now, back to Fridays on Cartoon Network.
The Grim Adventures of Billy and Mandy, everybody.
Hey, what are you doing with that?
Oh, it's just a prop, you know.
Oh.
George Washington, hatchet.
Okay. Guess that's all right. Codename Kids Next Door.
Really? Cool.
Yeah, actually, can you put that away?
Oh, sorry. Hey, Abe, looky what I found backstage.
You found this?
Well, I didn't really find it, and it really wasn't backstage.
It looks as though you chopped on my cherry tree.
Abe, I cannot tell a lie. I did it.
Bad! Bad, George Washington!
I'm sorry, Abe. You know what? I'll go plant another one for you, okay?
Okay. Bad!
Okay, let's watch Codename Kids Next Door.
That sounds good, but bad!
Who cut down the tree?
Bad!
Bad! Bully!
We'll be right back to more Codename Kids Next Door right after this, right here on Fridays.
Now back to Codename Kids Next Door. Look, my birthplace. Logs of Lincoln.
We'll be right back with more Codename Kids Next Door right here on Fridays.
5, 4, 3.
Codename Kids Next Door. I can't tell a lie. That was pretty good.
Yeah, we get that whole thing, okay?
You guys won't believe it. My friend stopped by the garage just for President's Day. Vernon and Rad are already there.
Oh, really? Who are they?
Yeah, this is
I
exciting.
can't tell you. Let's just get in my truck and go.
All right, let's.
Okay, stay tuned. We're gonna see you in a second with a nice surprise, I guess.
Come on!
And that's why I never perform without eating a bag of butterscotch first.
Wow, that's fascinating.
I'd have never thought.
Hey guys, Tommy Terra here. Just to celebrate President's Day with us, it's the Presidents of the United States of America!
So you guys gonna hang out later and maybe play a song or something?
I don't know. You think that'll be all right with Bertha long haul?
Bertha? She's at her sister's getting her hair did. She won't be back till tomorrow.
Party!
Sweet!
Us presidents are gonna rock out with the presidents.
Whoopity-doo! Presidential bonding.
Let's watch Billy and Mandy first.
Whatever you say, sir.
Nice. Good one.
We'll be right back to more Billy and Mandy right after this, right here on Fridays.
We now return to the grim adventures of Billy and Mandy, right here on Fridays.
We will return to the grim adventures of Billy and Mandy right after this. Oh wait, now can we get some tips from you guys since you know our professional band and all and
Yeah, sure. Don't buy any instruments. Just come see us play. It's better that way. But if you have to, take all the strings off and get a little drum set and make room for some good old-fashioned singing.
And now, back to Fridays on Cartoon Network.
The Grim Adventures of Billy and Mandy.
Hey, look at Tara over there talking to the band.
What could they be talking about?
And that's how I make chocolate fudge.
wow! And you're saying that anybody can make fudge with that recipe?
Tara, please, you're embarrassing me.
No, this is really interesting.
Oh, and hey, if you stir in a little peanut butter,
Wham!
you get chocolate peanut butter fudge.
Now that's interesting.
And delicious.
Game time!
Tonight, saluting the presidents.
Ready? Here we go!
Oh, John Quincy Adams? Yes, John Adams! What president was the first to ride on a railroad train? The seventh president! Andrew Jackson!
Now here's more Codename Kids Next Door, right here on Fridays.
We'll be back to more of tonight's episode of Codename Kids Next Door right here on Fridays.
Now back to Codename Kids Next Door, right here on Fridays.
We'll be right back with more Codename Kids Next Door, right here on Fridays.
Now back to Fridays.
Five, four, three.
That was Codename Kids Next Door.
It's about that time in the show again.
Yeah. Are you guys ready to play a song for us?
Yeah.
Well, cool. Hey, stay here because the presidents are gonna play us a song.
So excited.
Boy, this is a great moment for Fridays and me, Martin Van Buren.
And don't forget about me, the portly William Howard Taft.
No way we're forgetting you, buddy.
Thanks.
And now, without further ado, it's the Presidents of the United States of America!
You gotta love everybody, make them feel good about themselves. You gotta love everybody, make them feel good about themselves. You got to love everybody tonight. You gotta love everybody tonight. You gotta love everybody, make them feel good about themselves. Oh! Sally could barely rally, she's living in cardboard alley, convinced she was doing fine. Bert was a millionaire, selling his brown hair, sipping Californian wine. She was hardly handling it, handling on her, she was squeezing out a dime at a time. From his limousine he could see beauty underneath the dirt, and this is what it said on her sign. It said, you gotta love everybody, make them feel good about themselves. You gotta love everybody, make them feel good about themselves. You got to love everybody tonight. You gotta love everybody tonight. You gotta love everybody, make them feel good about themselves. Oh! Filled with billions, she was killing the beautiful, diamond with a venomous charm. Harvey was starving, carving tattoos on the punks. He called himself Da Vinci and Barnes. She was high on Twinkies when she pulled him, thinking she could just get in and out convenience's place. By the flash on the wall, she seemed 20 feet tall, and this is what he put on her fist. It said, you gotta love everybody, make them feel good about themselves. You gotta love everybody, make them feel good about themselves. You gotta love everybody, 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 love everybody tonight. Love everybody tonight. Love everybody tonight. Love everybody tonight. Yeah.
Now back to the grim adventures of Billy and Mandy, Mandy, right here on Fridays.
We'll be right back to more Billy and Mandy right after this, right here on Fridays.
And now a presidential quote from Theodore Roosevelt.
Hi, please join my Rough Riders. We're all good Texans.
And now a presidential quote from Abraham Lincoln.
Abraham Lincoln here. I was in the first Olympics and won the gold medal for swimming. But back then we didn't swim in water. We swam in sand.
Now back to Fridays. It is so exciting.
What's that?
Well, we're celebrating President's Day early. You know, Monday is the actual day.
So, what's happening on the big day?
Well, Cartoon Network is airing the big President's Day marathon, starting with the movie Osmosis Jones at 9, followed by episodes of Kids Next Door and Billy and Mandy.
Well, then, that is a big day then.
Sure is. It'll be nice to just take the day off from presidenting and watch cartoons all day.
Yeah. You think that'll ever happen in the real White House?
When doesn't that happen in the real White House?
And now a presidential quote from Chris Balloon.
Is this lump out of my head? I think so. Is this lump out of my head? I think so. Is this lump out of my head?
We take you now to Codename Kids Next Door.
We'll be back to more of tonight's episode of Codename Kids Next Door, right here on Fridays.
And now a presidential quote from George Washington.
Hi, I'm George Washington, the first president. I'm number one! Yeah! Woo! Number one. No.
We'll be right back with more of Codename Kids Next Door, right here on Fridays.
Now back to Fridays.
Five, four, three.
That was Codename Kids Next Door, everybody.
Yipper. And don't miss the NBA All-Star Slam featuring Fosters and Atomic Betty this Sunday from 1 to 5 p.m.
Hey, weren't you part of that whole thing?
Yeah, I may have hung out with a few basketball types. That was me.
You realize that Lincoln never would have talked to Washington like that.
Lucky they never met.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
You guys rock. Thank you. You guys have a new song about life on the road. You mind if I sit here and watch you sing it?
Knock yourself out, long haul.
Kerblomplin'.
1, 2, 3, 4. That ain't gonna slow me down. My steel train will cut through the rain. Ain't nothing gonna stop me now. I'm on the highway forever. I'll reach my destination never. I got highway blues. I may never, ever, ever, ever get back to you. Hours to get back to you. I'm on a highway forever. I'll reach my destination never. I got a highway blues. May never, ever, ever, ever get back to you.
I'm now long haul, a puppet truck. Long haul! Long haul in action with your DVD. Mousetraps off the face thing.
Feel that, long haul?
I feel it in my bones.
Yeah. Time to take a little harmonic key solo. Check it out. Here we go.
Yeah. All right. Dear, dear, dear.
Feel me?
I feel ya.
Hey, ask me what I got.
What do you got?
I got a nickel in my pocket. I got a girl on my mind. I'm gonna be there tomorrow. Who knows what I'll find? I've got just 20 miles to go now. Hometown stretch coming up, but the car breaks down outside of town. And I said, hey man, I give up. I said I give up.
Don't give up, Chris.
What?
You got a woman. You gotta go see her. You gotta give her sweet kisses.
Really?
Yes.
Okay. I'm on a highway forever. I'll reach my destination never. Got a highway blues. May never ever ever get back. May never ever ever get back. May never ever ever get on back to you. I may never get back to you.
We'll be right back to more of tonight's episode of The Grim Adventures of Billy and Mandy, right here on Fridays.
Now back to the grim adventures of Billy and Mandy, right here on Fridays.
Oh, John Quincy Adams? Yes, John Adams? Who was the first president to have a presidential car? Was it William Howard Taft? Was, as a matter of fact. Stay tuned for more Great Adventures of Billy and Mandy!
Now back to more of Billy and Mandy.
Abe Blinken! Ha 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 ha! Ah! Ah ha ha ha!
That was the Grim Adventures of Billy and Mandy. Hey, you know, Long Haul was a pretty good singer.
I know it. It surprised me after the Deck the Halls fiasco.
Deck the halls with boughs of holly, fa la 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 la.
Wow.
Hey, look, I can take my mole off.
Ew!
I'm gonna touch you.
Ow!
George Washington would not squeal and run.
Ew!
Take it.
Oh, John Quincy Adams? Yes, John Adams? What president was the only president to be elected unanimously? George Washington! Yes, and he was the first guy to be president. Not many people know that.
We take you now to Codename Kids Next Door.
We'll be right back to more Codename Kids Next Door right after this, right here on Fridays.
Now back to tonight's Codename Kids Next Door, right here on Fridays.
We'll be right back with more Codename Kids Next Door, right after this.
And now, back to Fridays on Cartoon Network.
Kids Next Door.
Hey, I noticed you stuck your mole back on.
Yeah, little glue.
Well, that'll do it.
Yep, glue.
Sticky stuff. Okay, it's time now for everyone to say one rarely known and interesting thing about the president. I'll start. When George Washington, was president, there were only 7 states.
Abraham Lincoln, was the first president to be born outside the original 13 colonies.
In 1903, Theodore Roosevelt, started sleeping with a bear named Fluff Puff.
Although I, William Howard Taft, was the most portly president, I was still considered a good dancer, a good tennis player, and an average golfer.
I, Martin Van Buren, was described as a dandy and known to be an exquisite dresser who enjoyed rich food.
I, Chris Ballou, only sleep 20 minutes a night.
I, Andrew McKeag, can cram 37 marshmallows into my mouth.
And I, Jason Finn, can make a mean batch of egg salad. The secret is a mustard tennis ball blend.
Brothers!
Now it's time for some more grim adventures of Billy and Mandy.
We'll be right back to more of tonight's episode of The Grim Adventures of Billy and Mandy, right here on Fridays.
Now it's time for some more of the grim adventures of Billy and Mandy, right here on Fridays.
Hello there. We'll be right back with more of the grim adventures of Billy and Mandy right after this. Now back to Fridays.
Really feels like President's Day weekend.
I was just gonna say that.
I mean, happy birthday to us, Georgie and Abe.
Happy birthday, me.
Yeah. Will there be cake?
Well, you know, Bertha's out of town, and Long Haul is not much of a chef.
Nuts.
Time now for tonight's episode of Codename Kids Next Door, right here on Fridays.
We'll be back to more of tonight's episode of Codename Kids Next Door, right here on Fridays.
Now back to Codename Kids Next Door, right here on Friday. Rock!
We'll be right back with more Codename Kids Next Door, right here on Fridays.
And now, back to Fridays on Cartoon Network.
Oh man, it's midnight already?
I feel cheated.
Well, it had to end sometime.
But it's over so quickly.
Hey, we'd like to thank the band, the Presidents of the United States of America, for helping us celebrate President's Day.
Yeah. It was fun, guys.
It's good Bertha wasn't around so we could rock out.
Because here at the President's, rocking out is job one.
Well, then rock on, everybody.
Happy President's Day!